Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Tatum. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Here's Havlicek, hounded by Tatum. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Arizin, pass to Havlicek. From deep three-point land. Here's Smith. Goes back up. Rejected by Holmgren. And they turn it over. Stepped on the line that time. Here's Havlicek, hounded by Tatum. First quarter of play, a minute in. Right wing. Here's Arizin. Cash money on the open jump shot.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Pass to Holmgren. Up and over Smith. And it's Holmgren missing.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Williams with it. Here's Arizin. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Bryant with it. Guarded now by Williams. And here's Curry for 3. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Havlicek, hounded by Tatum. Pass to Smith. Lets it fly. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Williams against Curry. Bryant outside. And here's the fast break. Here's Arizin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Arizin's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop. And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Reed's checked in for Smith. Williams finds Adebayo. Back to Williams. Here's Reed. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Curry. And it falls all over the rim and in. Curry's got 5 points.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
Here's Havlicek. He's scoreless. Outside Tatum. And we're going to have a jump ball. And so it's San Antonio with it. Bryant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Free throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Harrison, pass to Price. Puts it up from 17. Misses off the left iron.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Here's Rice. And the shot's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Here's Price. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Curry with it. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, the gravity of Stephen Curry allows for him to find open teammates, and boy, does he relish the chance.
Here's Price. He's covered by Curry. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bryant. Price, the pass to Reed. To the inside. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to Rice. Here's the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. He's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Harrison. Over to the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Price. San Antonio with a rebound. A nice shot by Rice.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Hits the trifecta.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
They've got Devin Booker. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Havlicek's shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Booker. And Reed pulls it down.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
On Wednesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And that game against Sacramento, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
And the Spurs making a change here. Tatum's checked in. San Antonio leading. Williams finds Booker. On the wing, Tatum. Throws it up high. It's deflected. And they're on the break. From 10 feet away. Tatum pulls it in. And it's Tatum with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Williams passes to Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Williams. No points so far. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Off target with the 3.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Fires from the wing. And that one's good. Bryant.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Havlicek. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Williams. Hits a three-pointer. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Booker. And Reed pulls it down.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there, but he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
Williams against Booker. Williams passes to Reed. And rejected.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
It's Booker on the wing, covered by Smith. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Williams. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Oh, that's a big-time rejection from Chet Holmgren, making his defensive presence felt.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Malone. And he banks in the layup. Malone's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Malone. Back to Holmgren. The 3 is up. Adebayo grabs the board. Holmgren's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Oh, there's the alley. Jones against Tatum. Stolen by Jones. A minute 15 left in the second period. Smith passes to Arizin. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Tatum. And here's Bryant outside. Can't get it to drop.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
A great way to end the quarter.
Price can't get it to go. Curry against Adebayo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Bryant, the pass to Parrish. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. Pass to Arizin. Excellent D there from Bryant.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team. And that should do it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Williams. From 9 feet, and it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Curry. And here's Bryant. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. Bryant's got 7.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Arizin, pass to Havlicek. Curry against Williams. For 3, Smith. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Now, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Here's Harrison. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. The first one falls. So he gets them both. And Curry's got the ball here for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Holmgren. Tatum on the drive. Puts up the 8-footer. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's Harrison. Now Adebayo. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Unseld.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Curry. Curry on the drive. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Arizin, pass to Havlicek. Bryant against Williams. Here's Havlicek. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Williams is checked in for San Antonio. Booker comes in for Bryant. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Right?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. Both good from the line that time. San Antonio leading. Booker, the pass to Williams. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Clock at 6. Williams on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And Williams drops them both. Now here's Williams. Pass to Price. Williams on the wing. Booker defending. Puts it up from 12. Williams misses.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Unseld. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. And the Spurs lead by 12.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Havlicek. Good on the shot.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Booker, the pass to Williams. Here's Unseld. Hounded by Adebayo. Unseld can't hit.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
A nice shot by Havlicek.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Inside. Outside, Brown. Back to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
To the left wing. Here's Price. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Price has got 10 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Rice. The 3 is up. Henry pulls it down. Here's Price. Booker defending. Price gets the bucket. 12 points for him.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Brown on the drive. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Jones. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by Havlicek. Havlicek's got 6 in the quarter.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's Havlicek. With 2 seconds left. Here's Reed. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Hey, look here.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Kobe Bryant, also Devin Booker out there, and it's Malone in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Pass to Parrish. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside, Williams. Smith passes to Arizon. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Parrish. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jones, the pass to Reed, and he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And Booker has got the ball here for the Spurs. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Tatum. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
What a weapon the three has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for San Antonio. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Curry passes to Parrish. Knocked away. Pass to Malone. Shot from the wing. Here's Tatum. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Williams passes to Arizon. Williams against Curry. 11 feet out. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. San Antonio leading. And here's Bryant outside. Jones grabs the board. Pass to Arizon. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 8 now. Curry passes to Parrish. Takes a 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
That one's good for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
So it's San Antonio now. 3-point lead. Curry passes to Bryant. Off with the layup. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Curry. Tipped. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. And the Spurs making a change here. Holmgren's checked in. And here are the Spurs now. It's a 3-point game. Curry gets the bucket.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Here's Arizon. To the inside. Smith. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Pass to Malone. Good D by Adebayo. Here's Arizon, covered by Bryant. To tie it up. Arizon misses. Outside Tatum. Pass to Malone. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Arizon, hounded by Tatum. Price can't get it to go.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Arizon. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Price. And here's Adebayo. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Lets it go. A quick shot there. It's off target.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Smith. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. Misses the tray. Adebayo. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And the Spurs with possession here. Unseld. Pass to Curry. Here's Unseld. Here's Parrish. Here's Rice. And the three-pointer goes.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Here's Arizin. Smith outside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Bryant, the pass to Curry. Back to Bryant. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet. Arizin pulls it in. Arizin's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Williams. Here's Havlicek. Smith with it to take the lead. That shot missing. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside, Williams. Smith outside. Havlicek passes to Arizin. Pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. Can't capitalize inside.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Curry against Williams. He shoots it. And it goes straight through with a swish. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
Inside. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And here's Curry for 3. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound and the putback.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Here's Arizin, covered by Bryant. The shot. Arizin misses. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Back to Curry. From downtown. Arizin pulls it in. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Over to the wing. Now here's Adebayo. Guarded closely. Smith outside to tie it up. Off target from downtown. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
A guy who hits over 90% from the line for his career. Curry trying to put his team over the hump here.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Here's Havlicek. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
The D a little bit too concerned about the ball going inside on the inbound play. They forgot to guard that perimeter.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, despite what is a lock Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let-up. He is chasing excellence.
So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.
Two-K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's going to be the Bulls right off the tip. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Malone. Pippen is out there with John Stockton. Then it's James. And it's Robinson. In at the 5, roaming the paint. Frazier against Stockton. The shot by Frazier, no good. And so Stockton will bring it up for Chicago. Over Frazier. Stockton's shot is good.
You know, when Stockton needs to turn up the aggressiveness, he knows how to do that, even if he's defended strongly. He just doesn't let it bother him.
Now here's Hardaway. Frazier outside. Back to Hardaway. Three-pointer. Good. Great play set up by Frazier.
Boy, you got to D up Hardaway from outside the arc. This guy is really good at squaring himself up and knocking it down from deep.
Frazier against Stockton. It's tipped. First quarter, just over a minute played. Durant with it. He's picked up by James.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Hardaway with the steal. Frazier against Pippen. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the Wizards. Pass to James. It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Lets the three fly. And Scottie Pippen good for three.
Three-point shooting, one of the strengths of Scottie Pippen's game.
Frazier the pass to Nowitzki. Malone against Frazier. Outside Durant, wide open. And another basket for the Lakers.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's LeBron. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Morning dishes to KD. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Pass to Frazier. Clock at 6. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Hardaway. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Pippen. Right side Robinson. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Love how physical Robinson is, using that size and strength to just put the defense in a difficult spot there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Irving for 3. Gasol with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Thomas passes to Gasol, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Bulls making a change here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Kirilenko. There's the pass to Daniels. Drexler outside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Nash against Irving. Nash the pass to Eaton, and the shot goes down.
Eaton able to go straight through that interior defense to get the score, holding nothing back.
To the paint, here's Kirilenko, lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Takes it inside. Here's Houston. The shot comes out. Harden with the defensive effort. And here's the fast break. Fires from 14. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Chicago. They trail by 6. It's blocked. Kirilenko kicks to Irving. Passes it to Daniels. Fires from 14, and too long on the shot.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Here's Houston. Still without a basket. Pass to Nash. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Chicago with a new 14. It's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Outside Kirilenko. Pass to Daniels. Outside Drexler. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Drexler's got 6.
Wasting no time on the catch. I love seeing Drexler go into attack mode right away.
Drexler against Thomas. Over Drexler. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Kirilenko's so good with that length. He's able to contest shots without fouling. Technical D right there.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from out.
Yeah! LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The pass to Nowitzki. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Bulls trailed by 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much. Puts it up. The shot by Frazier, no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Stockton, good.
Stockton showing you an acrobatic shot there, not letting the bump derail him.
Frazier against Stockton. Goes up to the stripe. Here's Nowitzki. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Hardaway's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Frazier. Robinson's checked in for the Bulls. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
LeBron against Durant. Kicks it to Nowitzki. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
How about the strength of Pippen? Allowed him to get that shot off while still taking the contact.
Westbrook kicks to Nowitzki. Lakers working the ball around now, and the shot goes in. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Really like the pass from Mooney right there. I mean, this is what being a team player.
Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Lakers making a change here. McAdoo's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Westbrook finds Nowitzki. And the Lakers with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Stockton down low. He's covered by Westbrook.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Lakers trail. Westbrook with it. Outside Durant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Malone.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Here's James. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers. The Bulls have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Daniels, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Karolinko comes in for McAdoo. James Harden, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Irving against Nash. Passes it to Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Houston's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Offensive rebound. Here's Harden. Stockton with the defensive effort.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Houston. Here's Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards, just utterly relentless at pounding the glass. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Irving against Robinson. Here's Nash. Up again. And Gasol able to finish. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Houston. Guarded by Hardaway. Robinson against Kirilenko. Here's Stockton. He shoots again. And Gasol slams it in.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
No good that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. Some struggles for Chicago in the first quarter. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole by the end of the period. In the second quarter, it was a whole new ball game. Instead of getting pushed around, they were the team. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We've seen Penny Hardaway really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So with Gasol on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Stockton is out there with Pippen. Then it's Robinson. And there's Malone. And it's James in at the 3. No good from Durant.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Inside, James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Using his height to scan the floor, Nowitzki able to spot a waiting shooter easily.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago. Chicago making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Hardaway against Pippen. Great D that time from Hardaway. Frazier right side. Shoots over Stockton. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Frazier. James looking around. Pass to Pippen. Over Hardaway, and the Bulls with another miss. And here is Los Angeles now. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. And now just a 1-point Chicago lead. Pippen outside. James in the post. Durant's there, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. Malone, no luck.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pippen with the steal. On the wing, Stockton. Hardaway against Pippen. Over Hardaway. Pippen, no luck.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Frazier outside. Now Nowitzki. He's got 6 to shoot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Using his size to get defenses to foul him, the big man, Alonzo Mourning, doing good work there.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw, and the Lakers with some changes. Clyde Drexler's checked in for Durant. Harden comes in for Hardaway, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Frazier.
And you could see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Gasol passes to Houston. Back to Gasol. There's Nash with the 3. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. They get Russell Westbrook, and he's got his first chance at the line here. Daniels, he's checked in for Mourning, and that one falls for Nash.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nowitzki's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Houston, the pass to Gasol. Thomas with the ball. Nash right side. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's tipped. Here's Houston, guarded by Harden. Thomas against Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Houston. Fires the three. The Lakers with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
So they take the lead.
Harden showing you some of that grit, getting inside, positioning that time.
Now here's Nash. Good if it goes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles on top as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-4 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Hardaway. Durant is out there with Mourning. Then there's Frazier, and it's Harden in at the 3 slot. Beyond the arc, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
On the wing, Stockton. Frazier covering. Lobbed up there for Robinson. To the inside. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Frazier. Frazier's got 3 assists tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that, a team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Harden. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 7 to the middle. Malone. The shot misses. Nice defense from KD. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
McAdoo is checked in for the Lakers.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, I listened in on Phil Jackson's huddle. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. KD against LeBron. And there's the pass to Frazier. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Frazier the pass to McAdoo. Mourning dishes to Durant. And the three off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mourning against James. Back to Stockton. Rebounded by McAdoo.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Frazier outside. Shoots over Malone. Malone with the block.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
It's good on the putback. Malone's got his first points of the night.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Penny Hardaway.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Durant against James. Durant kicks to Nowitzki. Los Angeles with another miss. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Malone. Unable to get that one. Some solid D from Nowitzki. So it's the Lakers now. They've led by as many as 11 points. The shot by KD. No good. Down low. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Malone passes to James. Throws it up high. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
No doubt about it. That's a big shot. Huge from Karl Malone. He's definitely a go-to guy in this league.
Passes to KD. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Bulls trail by 5. Malone finds Pippen. KD against LeBron. Pass to Malone. Shot clock at 5. Over Hardaway. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Nowitzki. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Tell you what, Nowitzki really, he can fill it up from anywhere. You got to admire his scoring ability, including his mid-range game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Stockton dishes to Malone.
And that's the last guy you want to defend inside. Malone is just too good near the hoop.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Malone.
Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Nowitzki. From the arc. Rebounded by Malone.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Pippen missing. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Timeout called, the Bulls.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
They're trailing by 5. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Here's Stockton. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Stockton DIYing it, doing it yourself, giving this team a big shot in the arm.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right.
Oh, what a play!
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
LeBron's shot is off, and that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, Mourning plays with such passion. I love it. A leader both on and off the floor. A very imposing center.
Here's Malone. No good there. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Happy Monday. Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. And it's Wade in at the 2 spot. And for the Knicks, we've got Chris Paul. And it's Russell in at the 4. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Oh, we're in for a treat tonight, Brent. 2 teams that know how to score the basketball. What makes good offense?
Good players. I mean, you can scheme up the defense, scouting reports, make the effort. But offense, man, you need skill, and you can't fake that.
Clock is at 3. Wade, and the shot goes.
Are you surprised that Dwayne Wade is going to score that far in the paint? I'm not.
Paul passes to Leonard. From the arc. The rebound by Robertson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
The first free throw is good. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Yeah, BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
Irving against Leonard, and Irving gets it to go.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Leonard against Irving. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range.
Oh,
over the top.
are you kidding me? Wow. Amazing.
Man.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Baylor, the pass to Leonard, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. And it's the Celtics ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Paul. Back to Wade. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Down low. Here's Robertson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Baylor. The rebound, Celtics. Last time they met in Boston.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game. Time and time again, Dwayne Wade up around the rim. Gets up big time for that alley-oop.
Now a timeout called by New York. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Now here's Paul. 13 points in the win against Detroit.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
No good with a layup.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Here's Wade. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Garnett. Here's Wade. It's tipped. Leonard outside. Paul for 3. The rebound by Robertson.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Back to Wade. Pass to Garnett. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
Now a timeout called by New York. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Here's Kuzi. He's averaging about 6 points per game. To the wing, right side. Here's Mullen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Maravich, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Maravich. And he's going for the lob. There's a minute 34 left in the opening quarter. Here's Leonard. Can't nail the jumper. And here are the Celtics. They're on a 13-5 run. Shots good by McHale.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
The Celtics have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Pierce. Leonard defending. Picked his pocket. Here's Kuzi. Still without a bucket. Pass to O'Neal. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Wilkins. Here's Pierce. Leonard defending. Here's Pierce. Here's McHale. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Here's O'Neal. 13 points in the win against Detroit. He shoots again. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They lead by 6. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
We've got Chris Paul, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Here's Baylor. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Pass to Robertson. A shot from the high post. Russell with the rebound. New York trailing. Left side, Paul. Here's O'Neal. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's Garnett. 5 points in the game. Poked loose. Irving. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wade. Here's Robertson. No points yet. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. Garnett, that's good.
Timeout, timeout.
And the Celtics lead by 8.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Timeout called, the Knicks. Well, Grant, going into these back-to-back games, do you think coaches are more conscious of the disbursement of minutes in the first game?
You know, they have an idea of the total number of minutes they want their superstar in over the 2-day period. But it really comes down to how this first game goes.
Here's Baylor. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Russell, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Russell. The Celtics have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Robertson. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Mullen. An 11-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Tries it from 19. Rebound Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Back to Wade. The 3 ball. Here's Garnett. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Garnett's got 9 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Paul. This one for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. And Boston calls time here. So Boston ends up going with a new group. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Celtics. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And checking out New York. And they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
Well, right now for New York, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Puts it up from the high post. Here's Olajuwon, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Russell finds Leonard. Takes the 3. Leonard, a threat from deep.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Pass to McHale. Here's Gilmore. Out to the right wing. Oh, it's stolen. .114 left to play in the first half. Here's Kuzi. Connects on the open jumper. Kuzi's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Here's Maravich. No made baskets yet. Pass to McHale. Over Russell. McHale no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Inside. Here's Pierce. Out to the right wing. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Wilkins. Shot clock at 5. Off target at the rim. It'll count. Can't hit that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Celtics up by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fan. Out in front at the half is Boston. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, as well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, the passing sharps, they're shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game yet. That could be difficult.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Terrible execution of the offensive end.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Paul kicking off the second half. Here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. To the left side wing. Here's Kuzi. And he hits it to tie the game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
Here's Robertson. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 7 tonight. The kick out to Paul. Sends it home from three-point land. Paul's got 6.
Chris Paul knowing to go straight up with that shot. Such a smart play from him.
Pass to Garnett. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. New York, number 1. 4th, Boston.
And lately, both of these squads have been dominant defenders in the paint, piling up some jaw-dropping shot-blocking stats.
The Knicks making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Here's a 3 from Paul. They get the rebound. O'Neal. And too long on the shot. Boston trailing. Shot from 16. The Knicks pull it in. Russell's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Leonard. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. In this era of positionless basketball, versatile wings are in high demand, Brent.
Yep, every team in the league, BA, looking for that guy between 6'7" and 6'8" that has a lot of skill and can defend multiple positions, space the floor, shoot threes, and make plays. So becoming a complete basketball player at that position is something that is really coveted by front offices.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
Pass to Irving. Here's Garnett, guarded by Russell. Can they get it? The Knicks with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Leonard for 3. Drains the triple. And it's a 9-point New York lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Timeout.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
To halt the run, and it's good on the lay-in. Wade's got 6 points.
Well, Dwayne Wade has taken thousands of shots where he's been challenged, and he's made them just like that.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Robertson's shot is off.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Leonard can't get it to go.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Here's Wade. Knocks down the triple. He's got 9.
And that's just a really good-looking three-point shot from D. Wade. You have to crowd him as he's rising up for that one.
Paul looking it over. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wade. 9 points in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Outside Paul. Pass to Baylor. Got a piece of it. Now the Celtics on the move. Maravich with the bucket. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And we take a look now at the season's most efficient scorers from around the league. Boston on offense. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Here's Pierce for the lead. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And here are the Knicks now. Here's Kuzi. Just 5 on the clock. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
O'Neal on the wing. To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Olajuwon's gotten his first points in this one. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Pierce. Got a piece of it. .30 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's Baylor missing. The Celtics shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pierce, the pass to McHale. Shots blocked. Here's O'Neal. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Mullen. And that's good from 17 feet. Mullen's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Chris Paul, and it's Olajuwon in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Baylor. Ooh, good D by Irving.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Paul. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wade, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Basket's good.
As soon as Wade looks up and sees his teammate all alone, simple pass, throws it ahead, uncontested J.
Here's a 3 from Paul. He buries it from 3.
Well, he just nailed his 2nd 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Here's Wade. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Well, the call from the bench, a solid one to involve Dwayne Wade in the pick and roll. So comfortable running that type of play.
Paul passes to Baylor. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Baylor's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Timeout called, the Celtics. Russell's checked in for New York. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
And Allie, thanks. Paul, it's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 8 now. Irving, the pass to Garnett. Got a hand on it.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Mullen. He's guarded by Irving. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Leonard's checked in for New York. Wade misses.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Back to Paul. To the wing on the left. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Cavaliers, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose. They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
Pass to Olajuwon. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. Time for some consideration in the passing category maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. While recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Timeout called, the Celtics.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. Leonard with the ball. Irving picks him up. Oh, gonna take more than that to stop Kawhi.
Now, Kawhi just so ripped. Exceptional at powering through the contact.
Here's Garnett, guarded by Russell. Pass to Robertson. .144 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Paul finding a way that time to draw the foul.
That's good from Paul. Paul hits them both. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Russell. Outside Paul. Pass to Baylor. Goes up at the stripe. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Chris Paul.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Just 2 to shoot. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by Garnett. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Wade. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
And just an incredible fake from Dwayne Wade to get his man in the air. Tell me you've seen that before.
And he's good on the first of 3. He's off on the second.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Day Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. We've got the visiting team taking on the Utah Jazz. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Adebayo. Smith is out there with Havlicek. And it's Williams. Pass to Havlicek. Adebayo with the ball. He's guarded by Howard. Antetokounmpo passes to Doncic. He kicks it to Allen. From 11 feet away, that misses off the backboard. Here's Harrison. Allen defending, and it's sent back by Howard. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. The second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
The pass to Howard. Over Adebayo. Howard can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
2 points. That one goes.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Antetokounmpo lays it up off the glass.
And what balance on the finish. Antetokounmpo, such a tough cover for the D.
Here's Harrison. Allen defending. Williams against Doncic. Havlicek outside. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He doesn't get the second one. On the wing, Williams. Guarded by Doncic. Williams kicks to Havlicek. Passes it to Smith. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And it's Smith missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release. Slow start. 1 of 4 to begin this game.
And the rejection by Giannis. Allen for the 3. It's good from long range.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Doncic against Williams. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Clock at 6. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. On the wing, Doncic. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Anthony. Arizon grabs the board.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Shots good by Williams.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now, here's Doncic. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Howard. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Adebayo. The dish now to Williams. Havlicek against Anthony, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and Smith with the stuff.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Pass to Giannis. Back to Doncic. Giannis outside. And he drives in. And the rejection by Smith.
He always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
A different look for Utah. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Howard. Battier comes in for Anthony. And it's Cooper in for Allen.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
They grab their own miss. Reed misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Camby. And here is Battier. Doncic outside from deep three-point land. The long distance three is buried.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Price against Doncic. The feed to Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D. And the word is out on Josh Smith being a gifted dunker. But that really speaks to his overall athleticism. He can run, and he'll do whatever it takes to get the best of you.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Worthy's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Dumars in for Doncic. "15 seconds left to play in the first. Price against Cooper. Clock at 4. Shoots over Price. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Utah trailing here. We've got Reed. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Jones is out there with Price. And here's Dumars outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
To the paint, and finished off by Worthy.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Price against Dumars. Price, the pass to Jones. That's in, coming off an assist from Price.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dumars against Price. Dumars, the pass to Worthy. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Reed. Here's Harrison. Got a hand on it.
A really smart defender. Battier positions himself really good there for the block. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Jazz with some changes. Anunoby, he's checked in for Worthy. Allen comes in for Shane Battier. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Dumars. Inside, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And Allen showing good recognition on that play to set up a teammate for the basket.
Williams passes to Harrison. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense. The block frequency kind of speaks for itself.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Utah. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Howard. Over Adebayo. No good from Howard.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Williams passes to Adebayo. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
And a deep three from Doncic. Oh, Doncic from way outside.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Smith checked in for Adebayo. Now here's Williams. Pass to Harrison. Get the teardrop. Rebound, Utah. Now Anunoby. Still scoreless. Howard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anunoby. For 3, Williams trains the three-pointer. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
John Havlicek on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Doncic against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic passes to Howard. Williams against Doncic. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the middle. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Here's Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Oh, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
On the wing, Havlicek. From 18 feet away, drained for 2 points. He has 6.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
And it's Doncic missing. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Jones dishes to Havlicek. And no good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Doncic kicks to Antetokounmpo. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Here is Havlicek. He's got 6. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Let's go. Jump shot is good. Havlicek's got 6 here in this quarter. And we've reached halftime in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome. Checking out the visiting team. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, John Havlicek displaying his skills.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So with Jordan on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Luka Doncic out there with Allen. Then there's Howard. Then it's Anthony. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 slot. Smith, no good.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Kicks it out to Allen. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Antetokounmpo against Smith. Doncic outside. Doncic very comfortable down low.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Williams passes to Harrison. Havlicek against Anthony from 12 feet out. Rebound, Utah. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it's on John Havlicek.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Price, he's checked in for Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors.
And looking at the Boston matchup, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
Worthy's checked in for the Jazz. Dumars comes in for Luka Doncic. And here's Anthony from the arc.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And Arizon gets it to go.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
A different look for Utah. Jordan's checked in for Howard. And Shane Battier subbed in for Carmelo Anthony.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Now the pass to Price. Inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Dumars the pass to Allen. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Dumars. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And James Worthy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the visitors now. The lead is 2. Shoots from the elbow. Arizin, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Price against Dumars. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jones finds Adebayo. Jones trying to get open.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Worthy outside. It's Battier on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Feeds it to Reed. And Jordan sends it back. Price against Dumars. Passes it to Worthy. Back to Dumars. For the lead. He dishes it to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
It's a classic play, and it gets Bridges the opening he needs.
There's 1:34 left in the third quarter.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
A different look for Utah. Camby comes in for Worthy. And it's Cooper in for Bridges. Williams passes to Reed. Jones against Battier. Right side, Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Price outside. Shot from the top of the key. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his third assist on the night. Utah leading. Battier outside. Drills the three-pointer. Battier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Here's Price. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Reed with the steal. Here's the break. Jones the pass to Price. Outside Williams over Battier, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Williams is a baller. He's an exciting player to watch. Fantastic passer and shooter.
This is his first free throw of the game.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
It's been all about Ray Allen for the Jazz. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Jones is out there with Williams. Then it's Smith. Then it's Reed. And it's Havlicek in at the 3.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously, skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Smith. Pass to Jones. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Doncic. Back to Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Havlicek, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Anthony with it, outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. With the clock winding down, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Williams against Doncic. Williams looking around. On the wing, Jones. From the high post, add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Allen's checked in for Dumars. Antetokounmpo kicks to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Havlicek with the rebound. Havlicek's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Anthony right side. Drops one in from the wing. And the Jazz lead by 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the first one drops.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And so he makes both from the line. And here's Price.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
Thank you, David. Up and in on the layup. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And it's Smith missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Price, the pass to Arizon. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by Anthony. And Anthony's got the ball here for Utah. Allen dishes to Anthony. Doncic passes to Carmelo. Here's Howard. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Smith. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Jazz leading by 7. Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. From deep, Giannis. Offensive rebound. Back to Allen. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Here's Adebayo. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And the rejection by Smith. Arizon, the pass to Price. Here he goes. Excellent D from Howard. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Puts up a deep 3, and they'll get another chance from past the arc. And it's Havlicek missing. Price against Doncic. And Utah turns it over again. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep three-point territory. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Utah with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.